wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Because today is National Co-Parenting Day.
Yes.
So we had to bring in a man who I feel like him and Jess have one of the best co-parenting relationships I've ever seen.
That's right.
Rome is here.
Rome is here.
What's up, Rome?
I got in trouble already, Rome, because of you.
You got a tune already?
I got in trouble because of you already.
Wow, what happened?
Just say, I want to know who gave Rome some liquor this morning. And I was like, I ain't give it to him. I just told him where the bar was. And
You said help yourself.
Help yourself.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you said it was apple juice. And so I was about to take a sip, and I was like,
No, it was not. You already knew it wasn't apple juice. I just ain't think you was gonna pick the cup up.
Okay.
You and Jess have the best co-parenting situation I've ever witnessed. How did y'all get to this point, Rome?
And she thinks she my mother first and foremost.
Oh my God.
But it took time. It took time. I felt like when you take the feelings out of it, and you realize that the child is the most important part of the relationship, because it's still a relationship whether y'all intimate or not. You can do magical things. Magical things. And I think that me being the dad that I was and that I am still today, I wanted that. I felt like if we wasn't gonna be together, there was no need for us to beef. We've created over time, whereas now she's my best friend, she's my safe space. I feel like, I can vent to her, because sometimes, all the time, I need it. But I feel like when I was pouring into these other women, they would use it against me. Whereas though now that she's pregnant, I don't really call her and say certain things, because I know she's going through certain things mentally now. So Jess has always been my safe space, though. So it's like she's always been the person that I go to, I call, give me advice. Some advice I don't take, but just to hear, her give it to me, just to know that she care. Because I don't really have nobody.
How did y'all meet? How did you meet Jess, and how did y'all start dating back then? Like, where did you see it, and when was like, oh, this is somebody I want to holler at?
It's crazy because we grew up
He's starting to smile. He going back.
No, because we grew up in the same church, but we didn't know.
No.
We didn't know. When my mom was alive, my mom died when I was 10. When my mom was alive, we went to the same church. My mom died. My father really took me away from everybody. So now it's like, fast forward, I'm like 17. It's Facebook. Now it's after MySpace. It's Facebook, and she came across my timeline, and I was like, okay. So I did a ... and I put a basketball emoji.
Well, you thought she was a WNBA player?
No.
Shut up, man.
Little junior varsity
No. No.
He playing with you, but
No, she bid on it too.
Okay.
She bid. She was like, I forgot what she said, but I was like, I'm just coming to get my ball, coming to get what's mine, something like that.
What the fuck is this? And you was
Why
like,
the basketball room? I need to know.
I seen it somewhere.
What, loving basketball?
No, I seen somebody do that. Like, I don't know where I seen it. You gotta understand this.
Put a basketball in the messages.
This is 11 years,
okay.
12 years ago. So I'm like, I don't know. I did it because I thought it was corny, but I thought it was,
But it worked.
It got her attention.
What do you think, Jess, when you saw the basketball?
I said, what the fuck is this?
Okay.
I just typed that back, and he
I
was
got her
like,
attention.
he said, it was my ball. It's my ball, and I'm coming to get it, or something like that. I'm coming to get what's mine. And I was like, oh, okay, what's up? I already knew what that was given, what it was.
It worked.
You want to bounce it?
Okay, what's up?
But it worked.
It worked.
It worked. So y'all
It
started
worked.
talking. And where was your first date? What was your first, when you started first talking?
To
What was
be
your
honest, man, Jessica did a lot. I'm gonna say this: before a lot of these young guys became Jody, I was Jody. And our first date, big date, I'm gonna say it was Six Flags.
Okay.
Six
doing
Flags.
it. All right. That's doing it big.
I never had a birth certificate after my mom died. It was here. My dad didn't want to come here to get it.
In New York.
In New York.
Yeah, in New York.
Because you was born in Brooklyn,
I
right?
was born in Staten Island.
Staten Island, okay.
So my dad didn't want to get it. So for a long time, I just had a college ID. I was driving on a college ID. But Jessica was the simplest one to let me drive with no ID. I mean, with no license. I was responsible though. So I used to work at the car wash. I used to clean it, shine it up, gel them the tires, and whole 9 yards. But our first date was Six Flags. That morning I went to get my permit before we left for Six Flags, but I failed. I went in there on my high horses. That's why I failed. Our first big
The
date
written
was
test?
Six Flags.
The driving test.
It was written, but it was computer.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
written. Yeah, written.
That test is difficult. I go from it. That test is difficult.
I failed the one where it said put on your high beams or your low beams when it's raining or something like that, or when is the ground most slippery.
Did you have shades on when you took the test?
Nah.
Okay.
I ain't really wear shades like that then.
Okay.
I did, but they was another, yeah. But first big date, Six Flags. But before that, we did a lot of other things. But after that, we did a lot. Like she introduced me to a lot. Actually, we both was the same age, but she helped make me got me into becoming a man.
Yeah.
Becoming a man. And then, then boom.
Now, Jess always says that you were overprotective, make sure she was good.
Correct.
But then she always said you can't fight.
Oh my God.
No, she never seen me fight.
Oh.
I never had to.
Wrong. We fought. I got that from.
She did say that.
Of course I'm not gonna fight her, bro. Oh, it's crazy because I just got a picture from the window you busted mine.
She busted your windows out your car?
Man, no, one window with her fist.
Yeah,
What?
Fine.
What happened?
Oh, you can't beat her then. If she could break a window from a fist, I wouldn't even try to fight that.
What happened, Rome?
Like,
Rome had to take a sip thinking about that. That's triggering to him. What happened? What
You
happened?
want to know the real story?
Yeah, of course.
Oh God.
All right. I was just in North Carolina this weekend. I was talking about this. Like how my stepbrothers was like corny and shit, right? Like Jessica pull up. Mind you, we ain't together. Jessica pulls up. I had a girl in the house. So my brother, like, he come to the top of the steps, like, Rome, Jess at the door. I'm like, all right, here I come. The nigga don't even wait for me to come.
He let her in.
He let her in.
Oh, boy.
Mind you, I walked right past him and his friends with the girl. Jessica get in. Come down the steps. Murder, she rolled.
But what did I see when I walked down the steps, Jerome?
You didn't see. So and then she tries to massage this story. At Ashton, I had a portable rocking bassinet where I could put it in the trunk, send it to her, bring it back. Ashton was in a portable rocking joint. Me and the girl was on the bed. I had on basketball shorts. She had on her uniform pants.
No.
She gonna sit. She's been saying
Uniform
this forever.
pants? Was she in the military?
She was a CO.
She was
She was a CO.
This is correctional
Was she in the military?
No,
great.
she's a correctional officer.
Okay.
So like she's sitting, she facing me, but her legs is like, you know how that go. Jessica come downstairs, she gonna say, "Oh, we was naked. We was not naked. If we was
no
naked,
pants,
I'd have
no
been going.
shorts, no
It'd have
nothing.
been happening. I don't get naked and
Was she
and
topless?
sit up.
Very
No,
much,
she had a
very
shirt
much.
on.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's never gonna tell the truth.
Sweetie.
Anyway, she banged the girl.
You beat up the girl?
No, she didn't beat her up. She
I just
banged
like
her,
popped her. She
and I
fell
picked
off.
her up and walked up the stairs and threw her outside.
Jerome, you could never lift me. No,
Picked you
you
up.
never. No.
Y'all see what I'm saying? She
No.
never wants to. She never wants to
Wow.
admit the truth.
So hold on, the CO couldn't fight?
No, I ain't.
No,
No, so
Yeah,
she-
let
I
her-
don't know
it
if
was-
she
it was-
could fight or not, but I
grabbed
hit her
her.
one time, and then she
I
got up,
no.
and then she put on her uniform and went
Oh my
and left,
God,
went
bro.
upstairs,
Like,
and
this
she
is
left.
the truth. Is not. I promise you. I wish it was
Then
iPhones
me
and
you
cameras.
started
Then.
fighting. That no.
I didn't
and then
fight
my
you.
son was not in no portable nothing. He was on the floor on a blanket, and the cat was looking at him like he wanted to eat him. Yes,
She's
he
a
was.
bullface
What the hell
lie,
is
bro.
going on?
Check
What
this
in the
out.
ghetto is
My
going on?
basement
In the
had
basement.
cement under the carpet, so I would never I wouldn't even lay on the floor.
So I was my son on the floor.
My son was in a portable bassinet.
Okay.
Y'all been arguing about this for 11 years.
Yes, because
Yeah,
he
because she
is
never want to tell the
mine.
truth. She was drunk out of her mind, and I'm trying to figure out why her
Well,
homegirl
first of all, I
even
was
let her
just
drunk
getting off
there.
of work, just
You
getting off of work because
goddamn
I
lie.
had a job you didn't.
You was
I
a
had a job.
goddamn lie. You did not
What?
just get off work. You was fired at that time. So please.
No, I got fired right after that. I was working at McDonald's. That's when I was stealing out the
This is
register
ghetto love so
overnight.
great. This is
Yeah.
so much ghetto love. I love
And
it.
then if I was drinking, okay, I was drinking on the job, but I was at work. So, and then I came to get my son. And
No,
yeah.
you did not come get your son because it was my weekend.
So
What
what I-
the-
so
you
what I
ain't
was
get
just
him
come-
till Monday from daycare. Why was you coming? No, you was coming to be nosy.
I didn't have to come to me.
And
No,
you
they-
found
I
what you was
she
looking
She
for.
had a passenger with her. If you
I
coming
mean,
to get
my
your son,
cousin
don't come to
Nicole.
the
Yes.
Yep. She.
Yeah,
I
and
wanted
I
her
don't
to
like
go over there
Nicole
with me. I knew
either
somebody
because
was
she
over there, but I
fucking
wanted
should
to
have
get
told
my
your ass
son.
go home.
11 years, you still don't like
11
Nicole?
years old, man. That's my dog.
So
my
how did you
dog, man.
punch
I
the
don't like
window?
that.
How did you break the window?
Man, she that shit with her hand.
So you walked out, seen this car, and punched the
No,
window.
I threw her ass out. I
You
shut
never,
the door.
Jerome,
walked.
you're not that. You was not that strong.
Yeah,
Like
man,
you did not
yeah,
throw me
I'm tell you how I threw you.
nowhere.
I had you, and there was steps.
You Jazzy Jeff. Oh.
Yeah, that right there.
He
yeah.
could never, ever, even
Yeah.
right now, could not do that
Oh
to
my
Why
me.
you hit
God,
the
bro.
window, though? Why you hit the car
Because
window?
she knew that
I
would
was
hurt
just
me.
really, really
She knew that
mad
would hurt
because
me.
he wouldn't give me my son.
She's
He
a
wouldn't
lie.
give me my son. You called the police on me. Going to try to say your
I didn't
stepmother
call
did
the
it.
police.
You called the police.
I
She
never
said
called
she-
the police on
No,
him?
yes,
Well, I didn't
he
call the
did. He
police. I don't know
sent
how
me
the police.
to jail.
Listen,
You went to jail?
I went to jail that night.
Pause. Listen, hold on. I
What
need
in the
everybody to
Tyler
hear
Perry
this.
tube?
I need everybody to hear this. Where I'm from, the jail is right there.
Right around the corner.
You can walk. It's
So
2
when you
minutes.
call
So they
them,
heard the commotion.
They walked to us.
I don't know how they came. I thought my stepmother called, my godmother called. One of them. It was my stepmother house, my godmother house. Somebody called because I ain't call the police.
Yeah.
My phone was cracked because of.
You cracked his phone
I
too?
did crack his phone, but he could still. Look, everybody in the house had a phone. He called the police on me, and then when the police came, I just sat in my car. I was mad. I was like, no, I came over here to get my son. Nicole did tell me, yo, come on, let's pull off. He's not giving you the baby. I was like, all right, cool. But I was mad, so I didn't pull off. Police paddy wagon pulled up and got out. And you was like, she right there. And she ain't even pull off yet.
You was
And
the eyewitness.
They walked
How
up.
was I trying to get you? How did I try to get you locked up when I'm the same one called trying to bail you out with no money?
I don't know why you ever thought you could bail somebody out with no money.
Like I ain't sleep that night.
You trying to get out?
Check this out.
You put her in jail to try to bail out?
Listen, check this out. You ever went through a woman's phone?
Of course.
Could you eat after that?
Yes.
You could? Well, I couldn't. I'm comparing that to when she went to jail. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. You know, and
You was sick. I get it.
was
You was
sick.
sick. Yeah.
I didn't want her in jail. Why the fuck would I call the police?
Yeah.
So how did you punch the window? That's what we was
With a hand,
walked
bro.
up to it and then was just
With
like,
a fist.
then I just punched the window.
What kind of car was it?
He had a Honda.
A Honda Accord.
Tricked out, though, I bet.
V6.
I know it was fresh.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it was my first car.
And he had just got
She
it.
ain't like it when I got it.
Yeah.
Cause
She
you
was
wasn't-
jealous.
Now,
That's
no,
why. I'm tell you why.
you
Tell
had
you
a
why.
lot of more
Pause.
freedom
Yeah,
to
remember-
cheat.
I'm
You
gonna
was
I
already
had
cheating
freedom.
with my car.
I had freedom once I got it.
Very much.
She couldn't call me, say, bring me my car back, Jody.
Right. I never called you that.
She couldn't
I never
call me.
called you
Bro,
that anyway.
Mind you, she took me to get the car.
I ain't never seen nobody want to
When
be
we went,
Tyrese
when we
so bad.
when we
I'm
got the
like,
car,
what is-
when I got the car, she was like, I don't like this shit.
I said, yeah, so this man, you really be doing
Yeah,
you.
I was
Because you was
outside.
doing you. He would drop me off to work and go act like he in class.
Bro,
and
I was
go-
an A student then.
It
I was
didn't
going right there
matter.
to BCCC for my associates. That's what I did. I went to class. Because guess what? You got off work 2 o'clock. You had to be to work 6 o'clock. So I was getting up 5 a.m. every morning. We got to your work. We got to your job by 5:45. I got out of class at 1:30. Did my homework for the 15 minutes. Came to Cold Spring McDonald's and picked you up. Then we went home. That was my routine Monday to Friday.
You're
Now
skipping
what?
a lot of things. But it's
I ain't skipped
okay.
shit.
Did you hurt
I
your
ain't
hand?
Huh?
Did you hurt your hand?
No,
No,
it
this is
didn't
before
hurt till
that.
I got in jail. I ain't gonna lie. So I got in jail. But
She's
listen,
it ain't hurt till she sobered up.
this the crazy thing. I was not that drunk. So then when
Bro,
I
she
got
used to
to the
drink
jail,
1800.
guess who did my intake?
God damn.
Guess who did my intake? The damn girl who was with him.
The one that you punched.
Yep. Yes.
She clocked in to do that
she-
shit.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
She's like, who? I'm on my way.
She did
It's-
my
that's
intake.
crazy,
the
bro.
same girl that I popped, yo.
That's
She did it, but
crazy,
she didn't say nothing because she couldn't be caught up in nothing
Nah,
like that.
she
Even
lost
though
her
she would have
job.
got fired. Yeah, she lost her job because
She
I
did
snitched.
right.
I straight told on her, like, yeah, because I was like,
So you
and
told
what-
on the girl?
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as I
Yo,
got
this
there,
is a
I
ghetto
said,
love
oh
story.
wow, how could you actually want to fuck with a nigga who laid his baby in a cat's face
Oh my God.
on the carpet?
So she got
I
fired.
ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at you
Very
telling
much.
on that
Period.
woman, Jess.
Yeah,
Because
so-
you don't know what she could have tried to do to you in that situation. So you got to put
Absolutely.
everything
So
on the table.
I was like, no, it was ghetto or begotten, and that's what it was.
So now, when you hear this
Jesus
story
Christ.
and you say to yourself, why are they there on National Co-Parent Day? Because they are like the best of friends now. They
Absolutely.
call each other, Jess calls you her brother. How do you feel about that, Ron?
Yeah, how did y'all get there?
Do you look at her like your
I think I
sister?
created
Because you
that.
said
My dog.
mama.
My dog.
I was gonna say what
she
you
act
said.
like my
You
mother.
created that.
She like my mother. Like when we out of town and shit, she act like my mother. And I ain't gonna disclose too much, but she thinks she my mother.
No, I just know.
She likes to control. Like she know how I am though. Like me, I'm a loner. I think part of that controlling part is like, I don't care where I'm at, bro. It could be 20 of us. I don't want to be with y'all. So guess what I'm gonna do?
And he can go out of town with these 20 people and then be like, all right. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
We could be all on a Sprinter.
What's going on? No.
We be all on a Sprinter, whatever state we go to, bro. I'm even gonna go with a rental or slingshot or something. It better not be raining. But I think that controlling part comes in just because she cares. And sometimes, especially when I'm under the influence, I've done dumbass shit. So I
That's
think-
good that you know that. You can admit that,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
done dumbass.
I don't know if you
shit,
heard
and
Jess' sister in the back. As soon as you heard that, I don't know.
everybody, like everybody know that. But I hold myself accountable to that. Mind you, now
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say I learned from one mistake. 'Cause I done did a dumbass shit over and over again. But I think in that aspect, that's when the mother with the V come in. But the her calling me brother and sister, bro, like honestly, without the child, like is there. It's
Yeah.
seen. Like
And-
cameras on, cameras off. Like you can't fake this or make this shit up.
Oh yeah, Rome started that. Rome started calling me sis first, and then I started calling him bro. I'm like, yeah, we do have like a sibling dynamic in some way. He still confides in my mom. My mom is our mother. Like it ain't nothing crazy. It's nothing intimate. Like seriously, I always say this. People be like, yeah, right. I can literally walk past this, and I don't do this, but I'm saying I can walk past this man naked, and he doesn't. They be like, "Girl, what? Like,
Fuck
put that up."
clothes on.
I'm talking about seriously, like.
How do y'all deal
not,
with each other's spouses or each other's boyfriend and girlfriend? Like, how do you deal with his girl, and how do you deal with?
Now, Ron, she told us you had
Uh-oh,
17
Ron,
baby mamas.
5.
5. Okay.
I never told you he had no
I
damn
thought you said like
17.
Everybody always try
I
to
said
times
5.
2 and shit like that. Right?
Okay.
It's cool though. It's cool. I
I
get it.
said 5.
But this was the friction part. Now we got over that, but the friction part was I'm on my business. I don't get in her shit. But the friction part was her getting into mines. But she's still a woman. I'm still a man.
Yeah.
So women tend to do that, and this is not no shame to women. I don't mean no disrespect by saying it, but I think women tend to do that, especially a woman that care about you.
What she said that sometimes you make bad decisions, and she's there as your sister to make sure you good.
Correct.
Regardless if it's life, relationship, or whatever.
Correct.
She said that on air
With me
before.
personally, I never really I talked to her about certain things, but I never really my family to get into no intimate situation.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Y'all can feel a way about this person however y'all want, whether it's negative or good. If I'm gonna deal with this person, I'm gonna deal with her. Like the female can smack shit out me yesterday. I might get over it and fuck it tomorrow. But it's like that's how I was always able to distinguish the two. Like when Jessica with her men, when she come to me, like I don't know, I ain't never pillow talking or sneak dissing or nothing. Like I don't really care if it ain't nothing a nigga have that I don't. If you put it in that sense. But when she come to me with a man, I tell her, ain't right.
But both of y'all
Go
gotta
ahead.
care though, cause you gonna want to know who around your son. She gonna want to know who around her
I
son.
never did though.
Yeah.
I never. So in the beginning stage, yeah, don't have this nigga around my son.
Right.
I grew out of that. So now I trust my child mom enough to she won't bring no
Same.
fuck shit around my child.
Gotcha.
Right.
So I don't
Same.
say, oh, don't have this nigga around my child. That's never been a problem. What has been a problem was motherfuckers envy me, except for my last dog. Yeah, my dog. That's my dog.
Who's the dog?
My dog, Chris.
Chris?
That's my
Okay,
dog.
salute to Chris.
It's my dog. It's my dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I think honestly, me and Jess, man, like I think it's been times where a woman didn't like me and her situation. But guess what? Bye.
Yeah, more so it'll be more so on his end because it's much more of them. But the thing is, like, I don't like when because I even tell him when he doing wrong too, like, yo, don't treat her like that. This is not how you going to introduce me to her. Now I done got to know her, and whether she had a kid or not, most of the time is the ones that have the kids, but it's like, yo, you gotta do right or just be single. Like, don't keep hurting women in the process of trying to find what you're looking for. I mean, I know that's all a part of dating, but when you have kids, it's different, Right. And then he'd be like, that's why I don't like you to be getting into it, and then I don't like, he attracts a lot of toxic women too, like abusive relationships where women will put their hands on him. I'm like, what? Yeah, all right, but he's like, nah, but I might be fucking with her tomorrow. What? She just blacked your eye. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not doing it. But
Claire, I never had a black eye.
Okay, well, she bust your nose. Whatever. Women have put their hands
Correct.
on you,
That's
and
the
you
friend
be
you
all
need to
right
sound
with
like.
it.
Right. That's the friend you need.
And that's why she's my dog. Like I think she's the only one, really, honestly, to want to get the fuck under my skin. Like it's certain wordplay she used, and I don't care what tone she used it in. But to say that, it's like, bro, I was really never taught how to love. Like I lost my mom at 10 years old. My heart. I moved with my dad, and when I moved with my dad, I didn't move my dad and my stepmom, which is my mom now. Me and my mom have a great relationship. That's my stepmom. And my dad was married, but my dad was cheating. Like
Same.
my
I
dad
know
was
the
cheating,
story.
bro. My dad showing me shit that, bro, like, I'm thinking cool. So like even when I started dealing with women and stuff like that, and multiple women and all that, my dad was like, yeah, son,
Absolutely.
And I'm thinking it's cool.
Because that's what we being taught.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm being taught. Like, and every man in my life that I looked at as a role model to me was the same way.
Same.
So it's like, what you expect. But the good thing is now it's like I'm old enough now, and mind you, I ain't perfect now. I'm seeing it. I'm trying to, change it. But I never was taught to love properly. So, and my trust issues was fucked up from my dad. Like, bro, my trust issues fucked up before I even met her. Because I'm seeing what he's doing.
Right.
But I'm seeing when it's done to him, his reactions. Like, damn, my nigga, you was just doing this. How you gonna get mad? Right? So it's like every relationship I've went into, I had an expiration date. Me, I put an expiration on myself. I said, she gonna get what she gonna get. I'm gonna get what I'm getting. I'm gone. So I've never really gave a woman the what's the word I'm looking for? I never really gave a woman
Commitment?
Not even commitment, but I've never gave the woman a chance to really love me.
But even with the kids, like even having kids with other women?
Nah, I had, and this is, like I said, no disrespect to my children moms, a lot of my children came out of vulnerability.
Expound on that.
And I'm gonna explain that. So I will meet a woman who I may feel like she's what I need, another safe place or whatever the case may be, but I'm already vulnerable from a previous relationship. Have a child, knowing I don't want to be with this woman. I don't want her. I don't. I really don't want to be with her. But I feel like I'm forced to be with her because it's a child. And I've done that,
multiple times.
Multiple times.
You needed a therapist, not another baby mama. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But at the time of need, at the time of vulnerability, women can, bro, they be masked up.
Yeah.
They be masked up.
But
like,
then
so,
also, just on a accountability part, which he has taken over his recent years, is like you was looking for like your mom in women, and
Correct.
you would never get that.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because you was trying to look for an emotional connection with nurturing also, and then like you was really searching for Keisha's his mother. You were really searching for her, and women, that's a different type of love. You know what I mean?
I think
Like
different women.
Relationship.
Well, I always dealt with different women because different women have certain. What is it?
Certain things,
certain
that,
aspects of her, certain aspects of her. But like, I never knew how to be alone, bro. Like, I would be single, have my own apartment and all that, and let it go and go move with a woman because I never knew really. I don't know how to. I don't like being lonely. Like, so it's like a lot of the times when, and I say this shit is real. Like, I don't know if a lot of other men like me, but when being lonely, bro, you go through search. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't care about none of that. But like, I never really knew how to be alone. Like, I feel like I gotta have somebody laying next to me because even before my mom died, my mom used to sleep naked. This is a back then thing.
How old were you when your mother passed?
Yeah, I was 10, but I was a mommy's boy.
Did you ever really properly grieve?
No. Grieving, no. I never really grieved. All I did was I thought it was gonna help me by going to school for social work because that's what she was. But I never really properly grieved, and that's a process now. I do want to get back in the gym. I do want to get a therapist, but I want everything else around me to be intact so that I could fully commit. Because if I ain't fully committed, it ain't gonna work.
And then
that's
also,
me.
I also feel like your dad didn't get you any type.
No, I
of...
didn't. No, my dad. Honestly, I felt like me personally, and this is probably the first time I said this. Like I did. I think my father really wanted me for a check.
What do you mean?
And exactly what I said. Like the money, and he lied to me for so long. I lost a scholarship because of my dad.
How?
Because at the time where I wanted to go, I wanted to get away from them. So I had a couple scholarships. I had like over 30 acceptances. I got accepted to a school in Florida.
I think they asked, did your mom leave you money or did
my mom. Yeah, my mom. So my mom left me money.
I thought maybe the government gave you a check every month or
so
something like that.
My mom left money. My mom was getting money, and so Social Security stuff. So it was like my dad was making bank. Like I ain't even gonna say the calculation. The calculation was crazy.
What's your relationship with your dad now? Is he
we okay? We all right. He's still living with that regret, and I feel like that's why we can't really get there. But yeah, like I feel like my dad wanted me for a check, man.
How'd you lose the scholarship though? He didn't finish.
I lost scholarship. I lost a scholarship because August, like 2 weeks before school was supposed to start, I had got I was leaving. Like my mom's side, they bought all my dorm stuff and all of that. All my life, my father always said, yeah, when you get 18, You gonna have money. You can go get your car. You can go do what you want. You go to school, whatever the case may be. All right, cool. I get 18. I graduate. It's nothing there. Wow. I asked my father. I'm like, well, it's still no answer. My father never even answered. So, mind you, I know I got a scholarship, a partial scholarship. So a partial scholarship with you paying the school and room and board. That's at the school I was going to. That was about $17,000 a semester. I had like a $42,000 partial joint. So my dad was always saying, all right, I got to rest. I got to rest. So 2 weeks before I was supposed to leave, so a month before I was supposed to leave, my family got all my dorm stuff. A week before I was supposed to leave, my father called me up to the room and he like, I ain't even gonna say what he said. I'm like, you can't go to school. I'm like, why not? Like, nigga, I'm an A student. Like, I work hard for this. I was an athlete. I was a student. I ain't get no offers from basketball my senior year, so I gave up and said, fuck it, I'm gonna fall back on my grades. You always said I had the money. The money wasn't there. He spent it all. Jesus. And you know, we turned 18, like 17 and a half, it stopped coming. But even if it come again when I'm 18, that's one check. All the rest gone. And my stepmother used to always tell him, and I love my stepmother for this, and I wish I'd have known this when I was younger, but my stepmother used to always tell him, put that money up. But she never came to me because she didn't want to overstep the boundaries of her husband. Yeah. And I understood it. But now that I'm grown and we have conversations now, it's like, I understood it because my father always tried to make people hate me. Like, I hated my stepmother growing up. But it was never her, it was him. Lights ain't get cut off. We had Christmases because of my stepmom. My dues got paid. My senior dues, I'm talking about my middle school dues. Mind you, bro, you getting money from me in my middle school dues. My stepmother paid them. My stepmother and my teachers paid them. Wow. High school dues, my stepmother paid them. And my friends, I got 2 friends, their mothers paid all that. So it was like my dad really crushed me, man. I told my dad a couple weeks ago, man, I said, bro, you hate me. Not literally saying you hate me, but you hate me so much because I caught your ways. I said, but the difference between me, I'm young and I'm going to change him. You 20 years older than me, you still doing the same thing. Right.
You want to break those cycles.
And I want to break, and it's not even me breaking a cycle, bro. I don't like being like this. Right. I don't like hurting people. I don't like hurting women. I never really hurt. I'm so loyal to my friends that any little disloyal thing they do to me, they cut off. So it's like the shit be hurting, man. And it's like, damn, I don't really have nobody. So then when I got a child mom, I cherish it. And I tell her, bro, cherish the really ones you love. The really ones that's genuinely there for you. The ones that you ain't got to do nothing for them that really love you. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if shit go bad, they going to be the ones you count on.
You know, there's this thing, when you start going to therapy, you'll hear about it. It's this thing called the mother wound. And it's a type of attachment trauma that instills deeply rooted beliefs that make the child feel unloved, abandoned, unworthy of care, and numb to their feelings. Does that feel like you?
Maslow laws. Maslow laws. What's done to you as a child will affect you as an adult, but it will not define you.
That's right.
So it's like, it's crazy because going to school is like, man, you reading this shit. I'm like, man, it's me. It's me. Like, you know, I'm thinking of my own therapist, but you know, every therapist needs a therapist, and that's how they able to be effective. So it's like, man, like, you know, I ain't have a bad upbringing, but I've been through some traumatic situations, man. And you know, like I ain't, it ain't gonna define me. Like them babies of mine, man, I love them babies. I feel like if it wasn't for my babies, I'd have crashed out.
Long time ago.
But that's like I said, I got them babies, and out of all my, I got 2 children moms like that. My last one, you know, she mean no harm by certain things, but I got that one, and I got this one to my left, man, my dog. And it's like, she give me hope every day, and she don't even know it. Like, even when, you know, we might not even argue, but like, it be days I wake up, she doing, you all right? How you feeling? Just because I know that she need it. Like, when you the shoulders and the head of families or communities, bro, like, it's a lot. Right. You know, honestly, I think them people need it the most. So I give her flowers every day, and I feel like, man, like, without her, yeah.
Well, I think you're on the right path. You know, they say healing the mother wound first starts with acknowledging the pain.
Correct.
And then seeking professional help, which you want to do, cultivating healthy relationships, right, which y'all have done, and you're focusing on self-care and personal growth.
Yeah,
that's right.
So you definitely on the right path.
It's gonna get there, man. It's time. Take time, you know, but it'll be there.
How did y'all? That's the most thing to me. I won't say most important, but one of the most important things. How did y'all realize we don't have feelings for each other no more? Like, how did that just go away? Like, y'all love each other, but not in that way.
I got my answer. You wanna go first?
You can go first. What's yours? Because I'm still thinking.
When I stopped caring about who she dealt with.
Oh.
When I wouldn't even, like, I wouldn't even care.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
How long did that take?
Oh, 3 years. So like when Ashton was like 3.
Yeah, he was still like really young. Yeah.
It was like 3 years, but honestly, at that 3 years, like I had caught a big check, so it was like, I was almost $500,000 nigga. So it was like, the pain that I had, whatever the case may be, I would pay. I would like just buy shit to block it out. But other than that, like
You ain't try to stun on her a little bit though?
no,
Oh, no,
I
most
never
definitely.
stunted. No, I never.
Yeah.
No,
I'm waiting for that.
I never intentionally stunted on her. I never did that. Never.
Oh, okay.
I did everything she possibly could ask me to do. And she said on a one of these shows something about a BGE bill, and I'm gonna address that. I never wanted to.
That was
address
on
it.
our show. That was
our
on
show?
co-parenting and
I'm
Reckless.
gonna address that now.
What's
With the
what
beat,
bill?
That's electric
the
bill,
beat.
right?
So I'm gonna explain it. Her lights got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
just got a $500,000 check and you
But
got
listen, no, not it wasn't right then and there.
Okay.
But it's over time because
Right
mind you,
then and there.
so mind you, because mind you, a lot of my place she helped me get a lot on the back end. But in the time, like I helped her, whatever the case. I didn't know she was moving with a man.
I didn't move with the man.
Well, she moved the man in with her.
yeah. After.
all right,
This was
okay.
After.
So he had you in the dark too?
No.
No.
This was
Mind you,
before
I
I
don't
met
get in her
him.
business, so I don't know that he not there. So boom, here's my logic, and I'ma say what I'm gonna say to her after
Right.
I explain it. My logic was, all right, man is in the house, boom, BGE get cut off, right? I'm thinking like, damn. So she like, well, Rome. I'm like, well, I'll take my son with me, but that wasn't me talking. That was the girlfriend I had talking.
Oh shit! You ain't tell me that.
I never told you that because as a woman, you ain't trying to hear that. And as a man, and you being me, I don't want to hear that. So I didn't want to tell you that because I'd have felt less of a man.
Unball your fist, Jess.
So yeah,
Nah, but now
so,
I understand him. If somebody else is smacking the cheeks, you pay
so
that
listen.
bill.
So the girlfriend was
Y'all
like,
living in that
so,
house.
So the girlfriend was like,
Don't talk about no house.
so listen.
Now go ahead.
So the girlfriend was like, I took a certain amount of money out the bank. I did. She was with me. She like, mind you, the certain amount of money I had to call because I was gonna break it in half, give it to Jessica, and I take the rest, and I was going, me and Ashton, that's all I did. Shot me and Ashton.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna give it that, but the girl like, why you giving it to Jessica? I'm like, cause she need it.
And she like, oh,
I never
that's
said
why I'm here because of your money.
I never said the reason.
Wow.
I never said the reason. Yeah. I never said the reason though. She was like, what exactly do she need? Because I know you ain't giving her no, she don't need a bag or nothing like that. I'm like, no, it's something else. She like, well, don't she got a nigga living with her? And mind you, I'm drinking at the time.
You thinking the same thing?
I'm like,
You wasn't even thinking that till she said it.
I wasn't thinking that, but I'm drinking. But when she say it, because I'm not, like I said, bro, like wives and girlfriends, I've seen men crumble and go against their family because of a wife or a girlfriend. I seen it. And I'm like, you know what? You're right.
Why you ain't ask Jess though?
Crazy.
Why you didn't pick up the phone and say, Jess, what's up with you?
Because I was a young, emotional boy.
Who had just ran into a bunch
Who
of
just
money
ran
and a
and
bunch of
everybody done
bitches
fucked
came
me.
with that.
No, fuck the bitches. My nigga, I'm hurt. I'm a hurt young man, got a lot of money. Everybody done fucked me over. Nigga, I got some money. I'm doing the fuck I want to. I'll make myself happy.
Yeah.
And that's how nigga went broke. Like, it was times where I'm not happy, but I go spend money just because I'm not happy. Like, oh, that car just came out, I like that.
Everybody except me fucked
Except
you
her.
over. You feel me?
Except her. So that
And
was what
I
I was
was-
like. And granted, right now on today, I'm going to say I truly, sincerely apologize
What?
for not taking care of you the way I should have.
You accept
And I'm
the
going to take my
apology?
glasses
Yeah.
off. Because for a long time, that shit hurt me. And it's like, I never, ever, ever, especially you, I never, ever, ever, ever meant to do that to you. And it's like now, that's why I work so hard today and just try to even just give you something. But in due time, that shit gonna come back. I done made that shit back, went broke again, made it back, went broke again. But my biggest downfall, the common denominator, was alcohol and women. So that shit, them two problems never allowed me to really reach my full potential. Because
Right.
even when I seen it a couple years ago, you seen it, 2019, when I was single, when I moved back by myself, bro, I ran that motherfucker up.
Flourish.
I ran that bitch
Good.
up. That's one thing I know how to do. I'm gonna run it up, but it be women holding me back,
Then you
man.
ran into
So
somebody.
yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And a lot of motherfuckers say, well, that wasn't your job, that wasn't your dog. I felt that was my duty. But because I had certain people in my ear that I thought had their best interest in me, but when that bag ran out, they left.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And I'm not
Yeah.
a sorry person. I apologize.
Okay. I appreciate that.
And
But listen,
Go
I
ahead.
was talking to a nigga. He moved in months after. You think a nigga was gonna move into a doghouse? You think I wanted a nigga to see how I was living? No. And when you say, I asked you like, yo, can you just get my my lights on? I'll pay you back. That's when I was scamming and doing all that shit. That shit got slow too. So I'm like, all right. You was like, no, I'd take my son. Nobody taking my kid. Not even his father.
that.
Like as long as Ash wasn't
said
scared
that.
of the dark, we was good. You know what I'm saying? Like I still had candles. We was playing. We was doing all that. We would stay outside
that turned you up a notch.
until it got dark, and then we would go in the house. And he ain't never asked me why the lights ain't coming on. It don't matter. So as long as he was good, I was good. I just wanted to be able
To call your baby
you know what I'm
father.
saying, and just be like, yo,
Yes.
get my
And
lights
you
back
should
on
have.
for me.
And you should have.
Yeah.
But guess what? That made you a demon. And when I say demon, I say it in the best way. That turned you up. And I got to teach my kids, especially my oldest boy, my 11-year-old, bro, like, I don't want you to have to go through something bad to learn a lesson.
Right.
I don't think everybody should have to go through something bad to learn a lesson.
Right.
But in your case, I feel like, yeah, that put that battery in your back. And no, when that battery came in your back, you ain't treat me no way.
Nope.
It took still a minute for us to create that bond.
Yeah.
But y'all have it now, and I think y'all both should give each other some
Yeah.
grace because y'all
Yeah.
was dumb young.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Let's
Real
not-
young.
And I always was a hurt young man, so
You're right.
But I love this story
Correct.
because it shows the foundation and how
Correct.
y'all are now.
Yeah.
And how y'all treat each other now. You know, I don't know you, but the way she talks about you on the radio and like you said, she is a mother. She protects you. She holds you down. I just love to see it.
Yeah.
No, sometimes I be telling her stop talking about Rome like that.
He always did.
I do.
But it's
I be
like,
like, why you be talking about Rome? But I get it. She don't mean no harm by
no,
it.
she don't.
No.
She don't mean no harm.
yeah.
Like I said, man, like I wish a lot of other people would take from us,
Yeah.
and that's why this shit got to be on TV.
That's why y'all writing the book.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that. Book coming, everything
Definitely.
The
coming,
book
man.
coming.
Yes.
Everything
Well,
coming,
there
man.
you
What do you
have
think
it.
the most important thing? Because I want y'all to save a lot of this. But what's the most important thing it takes to co-parent? If y'all just leave it on that because it's National Co-Parenting Day.
Yo, I started off. Communication. Like a lot of people be scared to hurt each other's feelings, and a lot of people be afraid to have uncomfortable conversations, whether it's about kids, unhashed differences,
Yeah.
whatever. Like one day, me and Rome just literally met up and we just talked about everything that he felt like I did him wrong in certain situations, and then he felt like I will always try, because he says I'm controlling a lot, and I do take that. You know what I'm saying? I own that. I do. Like I was trying to control how he parents sometimes, like how he would raise Ash and all of that type of stuff. We just put everything on the table and just was like, all right, you're moving forward, because it's really about Ash.
Right.
And that's really like when after that, it was like no looking back. It's like, all right, whatever, cool.
Piece of cake.
It was
man.
just
That shit-
communication.
You can't
for
easy,
real.
but I think that it's a couple things, man. Communication,
Mhm.
feelings out of it, ego out of it,
Ego for sure.
and just, man, both parties got to be in it though, man. Like I feel like now, like even at my kids' school and shit, man, like they ain't used to the man. And I think that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Like, me,
job,
like,
kids that
no,
you
kids,
teach in school?
No,
Oh,
at
okay.
school, my children, my own children.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the father is not a norm.
Mhm.
So I always been I ain't say I'm gonna change the norm, but I've changed the norm.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's me.
Mhm.
You ain't gotta call him mother. You know that DMX song, call your father. Yeah, that's me. Call me. Don't call him mothers. I'm hands on. I'm gonna be there.
Mhm.
And with my oldest, 11, man, I just sat at school, sat in the class with him the whole day.
They call you, but Ash called me on the
Yeah,
side. Ash
because
was
he-
like, "My dad
to
about to
try
come
to-
up here. It's
yeah,
too much.
Can
Can you come up?"
But that was the thing too. She had to learn. Don't try to take the father from the child. Let me father him.
That's real.
Because I refuse for my son to become a statistic. I refuse for my son to become a young, hurt little boy. I refuse for my son to grow up not knowing how to love a woman. I refuse for my son to be so many things that his father was. And I'm still young, so I'm still, I told Naya earlier, I said, man, like, one of I'm gonna right my rights to my boys. I
You're
got
still
girls too.
unlearning. You
Yeah.
unlearning right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
You
But,
unlearning to learn.
When it's co-parenting ain't easy, man.
And I used to be hard on him, how he was so hard on my son. Like, no, like you, like
I ain't
Ash
had
gotta
it.
want to talk to you. You gotta make him want
I
to
ain't had it.
talk to you. Like
Mhm.
Ash, he used to like come and talk to me about things he was scared to go to his father about. Not because it was any abusive relationships, anything. It was just like, I can't talk to dad.
Knows my son.
You
You
know,
know, was my son problem?
Mm.
And like I said, I'm creating a young man, man. My son problem was he don't like not confrontation, but he don't like to confront a man. And when I say that, me, his father, he don't like to, and I tell him, I said, bro, if you don't like something, you tell me.
Mhm.
I'm not like my father. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm your father. Nah, no, ain't none of that. Same breath, we go to McDonald's, and I'll be like, all right, do you 60? Oh, dad, I don't want that. All right, what you want? It's the same concept.
Mhm.
I get his hair done now. He want hair. Oh, dad, I don't like that. Tell me. Don't go back and tell your mother. That's when I'm gonna get mad.
Mhm.
Because you was just with me and I just asked you, and you ain't say nothing.
You want the communication.
I want to communicate.
Mhm.
When you communicate with me, you look me in my eyes and tell me, Dad, I don't want this. You ain't gotta be disrespectful when you say it. I want to say my baby, he getting better, but I'm here.
Mhm.
So it's like, I don't know, man. It's not hard. It's easy. It's fun.
You
know,
do have to
but
make it a little.
I make it a little bit, but
easier
it's like
for
I don't
him
like
to do that.
It's
though.
just, man, like, I don't know. As a mom, it's different than when a dad raising. Bro, I'm doing everything that I wanted. I wanted my father to come up my school. I wanted my dad to talk to me. I wanted my dad to ask me what I wanted. I wanted my dad to come to my basketball games, my baseball game. My dad been to 1 baseball game out of 4 years. 2 basketball games out of 4 years.
You just got to make sure you're raising your child out of
But
love and not fear.
And I don't want to live
Yeah.
there. And that's that. I was scared of my father. I couldn't talk. I got banged in my mouth a lot. That's why I got big. That's why I got a busted lip.
Most of our fathers raised us out of fear. Most of our fathers raised us out of fear because they didn't want us to end up going down the same path they went down. So we got to figure out how to raise our kids out of love.
But, you know,
Yeah.
with moms get this. And I think I got that. And I told my dad a couple weeks ago, bro, like, you know, because he always come to me with my father. I said, I don't want to hear that shit. I tell him straight up, I'm a man now. You ain't going to tell me shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. Your father wasn't a father. He was a provider.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a nurturer. I'm a dad. I'm a father. I
And
nurture
even-
my babies.
And even your response to your dad is angry. you
Yeah,
feel me?
because he
Because
always
it's-
out of my response to my dad is what he's giving to me now. Like I'm a man now, so it's like, bro, I don't have to take that shit. I'll leave.
But he's trying to explain.
He trying to
why
explain,
he was
but
like
he
that, 'cause
don't
he's just now
explain it.
figuring it out too.
He still ain't figured it out. So it's like if you in the room, and it's me and being in the room, because you know I don't call you about this type of stuff, but this me being in the room. It ain't. Is he? It's a different story, man.
I got somebody for you to talk to. I got a therapist. I got a good
That's
therapist.
cool. I
for you
got
to
a
talk
lot
to.
of them.
No.
No, I'm not saying it like that.
No, I'm talking about a real professional,
therapists?
and I got a
They
real
black?
yes.
They black?
Yeah, hell
Man or
he
woman?
requires
Nah, I mean,
for
what you
someone
want?
to be black.
I think I got somebody in mind for
I
you.
don't do
but
men. I want woman.
You want a woman?
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
I don't like men
Got you.
therapists.
I got you.
Yeah,
Right,
give
right.
me-
I got you. I know exactly who you
yeah.
should talk to.
That's
Okay.
cool, man. You know, I'm always open to it, man. But you know, other than that, like you gotta want it for yourself. And
Do you?
you know, I've been there, man.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
I cut
good.
back. You know, my biggest thing was just cutting back on the alcohol. Like now I
Good.
do it for recreation.
Well, thank you, Envy, for.
and now the
Well, thank you for
This is
pouring him a
recreational,
drink.
though.
He said he was gonna put in his
Like-
coffee. I didn't know he was
Yeah.
gonna take a shot.
Nah,
this is great.
I
That nigga don't
had
drink
some
no
tea.
coffee. That
I
nigga
do
got
drink-
you.
I drink coffee.
This was a great conversation. I'm sure it's a discussion that'll continue on, not even just amongst, Jess and Rome, but just
Yeah.
amongst anybody out there.
That's right.
Dealing with co-parenting issues. But I think Rome is talking to a lot of different issues that a lot of us men go through. You know what I mean? So I'm happy that you was vulnerable this morning, Rome.
That's right.
Thank
You know what I mean?
you.
Right.
Well, there you have
And
it.
their book is coming soon via Black Privilege Publishing.
Love you, y'all.
Simon & Schuster.
Yeah, love you more, sis.
All right. Well, it's Rome.
Yes.
It's the Breakfast
Let's
Club.
go.
Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.